Hey, well, this is Zacchaeus with another live word of the day, and today I'm coming to you with this. Beware of the scammers. Check this out, y'all.
Okay, so at 10:30 tonight, we told you about Elk Grove police warning about a phone scam. Police say it has come to our attention that some have received calls from someone claiming to be an Elk Grove Police Department lieutenant, falsely stating that there is a warrant out for the person answering the phone's arrest due to a failure to appear. The scammers then threaten immediate arrest unless the victim pays a sum of money promptly. We want you to know that this is a scam. And keep in mind, this is a process known as spoofing. People disguise their phone numbers to make it look like they're calling from a local law enforcement agency. And tonight, we've got some simple things you can do to avoid becoming a victim. Here's what you need to know from a former
Check
robocaller
this out,
himself.
y'all.
Spoofing is to call somebody using robo-dialing technology and make it look like the call is coming from Apple Computer or Microsoft, and that they're calling you because you have a credit if you just give them your credit card number.
This is Erie from Apple Support.
They will spoof a caller ID like they're from the IRS, and they will call you and tell you that you have an overdue tax bill of $7,000 and that there's a warrant out for your arrest for non-payment of taxes.
It happened to
But you
me.
could settle it today for $500, pennies on the dollar.
Yes.
If you go ahead and send us the money today, we'll close this matter out.
The IRS has now made available new programs.
Robocalls are the number one complaint at the Federal Trade Commission, which sues violators to pay fines. How do we stop the calls? First, don't answer calls from an unknown number. And if you do, hang up immediately. If you do answer and the caller asks you to hit a button to get more info or stop getting calls, don't do it. The FCC warns it could lead to fraudulent charges. Also, don't respond to any questions, especially with yes or no answers, and never give out personal information. And don't forget, you can also find more tips on our website.
Yes, that news was coming from the ABC 10 News, Channel 10 News at ABC. And it's happened to me recently. Not too long ago, maybe about a week ago. I received a call from the scammers came there. They're from Miami, Florida. That I was caught up in a raid. My name came up in a raid. They said my name. My name came up in a raid in Miami, Florida, for some drug trafficking. And they sound very convincing to me on the phone. They said, "Sir, the feds are coming. We have your address. The feds are coming for you, and they're coming to you quick. They're coming, and because your name has been caught up in a raid, and the feds are looking for you, and they're coming for you. Now, all you got to do is instead of paying, and they have a fine. Instead of paying all that money, pay some of it. But all you got to do is give us your information, your last four digits of your social security number, and we'll take care of the rest." I didn't fall for it, and I tried not to play with them because they kept calling me over and over again. They say, "Sir, this is serious. That your name came up in that you're mixed up in um some kind of raid, some kind of drug trafficking in Miami, Florida." And I told them I don't go to Miami, Florida a lot. I don't go to Miami, Florida. Maybe one day, once or twice to Miami. I don't go to Miami, Florida. They said, "No, sir. All you got to do is give your information." And I didn't do it. Why? Because to me, first of all, they're not gonna be looking. They're not gonna be looking for me just like that. If the feds are looking for you, they could just come looking for you. They don't call. They don't. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna call. They're not gonna call you and say that we're looking for you and now we're gonna show up to your doorstep. Scam. All these scams. They're having a lot of. They have the Amazon scam where they call you and say you owe you that somebody's running with your name and you can just in order to get rid of this all you gotta do is just give us your information and pay the sum of money, maybe $500, and we'll take care of the rest. Don't fall for it. Recent scam. A recent scam happened again. Came up on my computer. Scams can come anywhere, not just phone calls, everywhere. Oh, you can't get onto Chrome, you can't get onto Safari. Your it's been blocked. Just call this number and we'll take care of the rest. Call that number and we'll walk you through the rest. Knowing that then when I did the steps, it was caught them, it was under Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. In other words, they tell you to go to the CVS, or they tell you to go to Walgreens, and they'll walk you through step by step. They walk you through step by step, and as they walk you through step by step, they tell you to put in your debit card or credit card information, and then they'll take care of the rest. And then that's what they'll help you get rid of the scammers and the hackers into your computer. Or what they'll do is they'll tell you that if you pay this sum of money, just pay about $100 to $200, we get rid of the hackers for you. Don't do it. Scam. Don't do it. Or what they'll do is, if you don't want to give them money, they'll take your information, like your routing number, your bank routing number. They ask you for your bank routing number. They ask you for your debit card number. They ask you for your credit card number. That's what they'll do. That's what scammers do. They want your information so you can go into your account and hack your account. That's what they do. Now they can come to, and another scam too, social security scam. Call on you and say you need to change your social security number because your social security been hacked. So we need to get some information so you can change the social security number. Don't fall for it. So also we're telling you, the social security is telling you to come to the office, or just not to come to the office, but we'll take care of the rest. We'll call you and we'll set up an appointment with you so you can take care of the rest so we can resolve this problem. But all you got to do is send us $50. If you have a debit or credit card, that'll be fine. Don't do it. Social Security is not going to charge you to help you with fraudulent to your Social Security number. They're not going to call you. They're not going to call you. They'll send you a letter, or they're not going to ask you for money. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. I'm just putting this video so you can be aware of what's going on. Right now, we're living in inflation. Right now, we're living in desperate times, and people are desperate for money. People will do anything to get your information. People will do anything to bleed your pockets. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. If you have a family, they don't even care. They don't even care what your situation is. You can be laid up in the hospital. They don't care what your situation is. If you're struggling, you have a fixed account, they'll hack it. They'll do anything to get into your account. They'll do anything to get into your account. So don't give them any information. And if they're asking for money, run for the hills. And if they're calling you and there's a stranger, that's why I don't answer strange numbers. If it's a strange number, I'm not gonna pick up the phone and answer it, because most of the time those are scammers. Especially if you don't recognize the number. Now you ask them who it is, but if it sounds so, and they can sound convincing. That's why you don't pick up the phone, because a lot of scammers sound convincing, and they can lie to you. They can lie to you, and they can sound more convincing than you're like, wait a minute, and you think it's real. Like the Amazon scam I got the other day. Like, I think your online account, Amazon account, is hacked. Can you just give us your information? Or what scammers do is they send you emails. Sweepstakes is big right now in scamming right now. Sweepstakes. They'll use a name, they'll use a official name like Bank of America or Chase. They'll use an official name, but Sweepstakes will also say that I got these phone calls a lot. Sir, we want to tell you that you won $7.5 million. You're our sweepstakes winner. You won $7.5 million. And you have a choice of a Tesla, either a cherry red Tesla car, or you have a choice of a silver Tesla car, 2024. And once you give us the information, we'll drive it to your front door. And you can choose any color you want, but we'll drive it to your front door. Give us your address, and also give us your account so we can send the money, send the 7.5 million to your checking account, or send the 7.5 million to your savings account. Give us your bank information and we'll send the money right there. Just give us your name. Don't do it. Scam. $7.5 million. Especially if you don't pay no sweepstakes. I don't pay sweepstakes, so I know it was a scam off the back. But if you're a person that maybe like going online and playing sweepstakes, because that's where a lot of sweepstakes are right now. All sweepstakes are online right now. This is 2023. It's not the 80s no more. This is 2023. All sweepstakes are on online. And if you dabble with it or play with it, they're gonna call you. And sorry to bust your bubble, but it could be a scam. Could be a scam. And it could be, yeah, and you know what? It is a scam. There's a lot of people out there that are desperate for money. It is a scam. Sweepstakes scam like the other one I got yesterday. Just yesterday, folks. I won $8.1 million. Congratulations, you are a millionaire, Zacchaeus. So you have a choice to pick of either choice car. What kind of car is it? You either get a choice to pick either a white what I forgot what name of what car was it? It was a not a Tesla, but it was a not a brand new car, like a foreign car. Let's say for example now in Jaguar. I got a choice of a Jaguar. To choose a Jaguar, what color Jaguar I want. I didn't go for it. I didn't go for it. Mm-mm. Scams. Be leery and wary of scams. I'll tell you that. Happens all the time to people. Happens to older folks on a fixed income. Even happens to young people. Be wary and leery of scams. Be wary of them. Now the live word today is coming out of Proverbs chapter 20, verses 17. Bread gained by deceit is sweet to a man, afterward, but afterwards, his mouth will be full of gravel. Meaning that you scam people, you will be eventually going to get caught. You keep scamming people, whether you on social media, whether you online or on a computer online, or whether you're on a telephone call. You keep scamming people, you will get caught, and it will lead to your arrest. That's what the scripture means. Your mouth will be filled with gravel, meaning that you'll eat. You'll reap what you sow, you'll eat it. Whatever you do, you'll eat it. So keep scamming people. If you think you can get away with scamming people and being dishonest and lying to people, tell them that they want this amount of money, and you lie to them and tell them that they that if you we can get rid of the hackers for you, but the only thing you gotta do the only thing you gotta do is give us your information, and you lie, you take their money, you got their bank account numbers, you got their information, and you lie to them and you hack into their account, their bank account or Chase or savings or cash account or savings or checking account, you will eat the gravel. But this is Zacchaeus. With another live word of the day, God bless and be safe out there. And be kindly and smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, subscribe to my channel, Zacchaeus Gospel. God bless and be safe out there. I'll see you next time.